So this is -6 damage. Minus, this is 7 damage. Or it doesn't matter, that 1 damage would have gone on the other dice. So he has 1 damage went through his vampiric. That makes him a 6, and then we'll just add the defense. That is minus another 7. Minus this guy, which is actually only 3. And that gives us a total of 37 damage left over, which we just divide by 4. That gives 9 damage, which is, wow, we just pulverized him. It's 5. We only need 6. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 6 damage, right? So we have way too much damage. So let's just times by 4. That gives us 37 damage, right? Oh, I can't be bothered. Whatever, the point is, we've done it. We actually put 9 damage on here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blonk. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is 6 damage. So the avatar is now dead. Completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Avatar is dead. I'm still going to put it over here because she still has to face that damage. These guys are all dead. And that is the end of his turn. That is insanity. Okay, and finally, let's just do her turn. So the first thing she's going to do is draw her 3 from Sparing Power. We've got a wound. And Vlablam, we have, oh, nice, a vampiric undead dragon. Plus we have 10 we have to fix with this. So first we've got to get rid of that 10. So we know we're going to tap this. That gives us 8 block. And then assign to a unit we control. Get +3 attack for each additional enemy blocked. There's only 1 enemy. Lots of damage here. So, yeah, so we'll just do that. So that's produced 8 block plus 2 block using Power and Pain. That has blocked his 10 attack. Now we just need to face the 8 attack from this guy, which is, we're at 3, so that's 3, 6, 9, you blam. So if we don't block this, oh, what have we got here? Play only during the attack for destroy a target enemy. Enemy gets -1, other enemies get -1 armor. All enemies use nothing, so we just don't care about any of this, do we? Target unfortified enemy, so we can just go bam, white, and then we go bam, white. Target unfortified enemy does not attack this combat, and this removes fortifications and resistances. So that guy does not attack. 1, 2, 3. He still is 16 elusive though. And now we just need to attack back with full force at our disposal. What is this thing? Discard a card of any color. You may play 1 spell card of the same color in the spell offer this turn as if it was in your hand. Recruit another unit. We could do this again. It could give us 3 block. Assign this to a unit you control once a round. When you flip this card to ignore the wound and any additional effects from it, the unit can still be only assigned damage once. So if we played this under here, he would produce 8 damage. This guy's only 7, so that wouldn't really help us. He wouldn't take a wound. He'd need a green. But then we wouldn't get the 8 block. So no, we have to do it this way. What am I going to do with this? This didn't really work out. This is usually a really good card, but I can't really figure out a way to use it. 8. So that would be -4 basically. So that'd be 4 damage left over. Which means we'd only take 2 wounds in our hand instead of 1. But this way we get no wounds. So yeah. We can use this as a discard sideways, basically. Now that we've done all that, we haven't used a dice yet. We have this guy. Destroy target enemy, other enemies get. So basically by playing this, we generate. We're playing. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I thinking so hard? The freaking monster's dead. So I don't know what I'm doing. So basically, I'm just going to go bam. That creates 5 attack and we take a wound. And then I'm going to go bam. Or actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go mana pull. Take a white. We're going to set that to a white, and we'll set this to that to a red and set this to a red. That gives us 2 red mana tokens. I'm pretty sure this will work. So then I go, basically if this doesn't work, we can kind of just fudge it. But basically I could do this. I could go bam, that creates 9 attack. But I take a wound, and then I can go discard that wound using this ability to create a black mana. And then I can go bam. And then I go black and the red. And that would destroy him. And there'd be 9 damage, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. I mean, there's probably a much better turn I could do here, because I'd probably want to try and get Call to Arms into my hand, get this guy down. There's a lot more stuff I could do here, but I mean, like I said, I don't even need to do this, do I? So basically, I don't need to do any of this. So basically, I can do that. I can just set... Why is there another red mana here? Okay, so I set one of these to black, set one of these to red. So I take a white, I put a black and a red on that, and I use the red and the black here, and that destroys this guy. Remember, I blocked 10 by going 8 block here, 2 block from the wound with power and pain. That's 10 block. That blocks this guy. I then did expose, loses all fortifications. This guy is no longer fortified. I then did bang, target unfortified enemy does not attack. And then I did this, and I just did disintegrate. Play this card only in the attack phase, which we're in. Destroy target enemy. Other enemies get minus armor, so that's just killed. And that, my friends, is the end of that. And we completely pulverize this guy into oblivion. Boom, he's dead. That is freaking awesome. So now that he is dead, yeah, so that is the end of him. So let me I've just got to sort of fix everything up now, just finish all the final scoring, and that is the end of the game. So we've pretty much done it. What's going on? I'm missing a red. He started with a red and 2 whites, so we've got 1 red from here. Yeah, so he should have a white, red in here. Okay, so now we're just going to do final scoring. So look at that. This is just insanity. Epicness. We actually had a better move here that we didn't do now that I'm looking at it. What was this? This was blue, right? Basically, we could have squeezed a few, we didn't need it, but we could have squeezed a few extra points out by using this to remove. So we could have used this thing here to remove elusive from this wraith, right? And then we could have used a blue here to make it not only not attack, so it wouldn't get the paralyze, but also reduce the armor by 3, which would have made this 1 armor because we would have removed elusive, which means we could squeeze another 3 damage out. So that was pretty crazy. Anyway, so let's get rid of all this stuff now. That is discarded. That is discarded. Why have I got her? Oops, I must have picked her thing up by accident. So that is discarded. That is discarded. Everything else stays where it is. So we'll just discard all them. We delete. Look at all that mana we use. That is crazy. We get... Let's grab this, put this here for now. We have 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that takes him to 77 plus 1 is 78. And we go Yablam, and we go Lablam, and he gets 2 of these. This is all just for scoring now. Beautiful. That's the end of his turn. We won't bother drawing cards. This dude... wait, no, it's actually Tuvok's next. Tuvok didn't have such a great turn, but, you know, it was good enough. We didn't actually discard his artifact, though, because his artifact, we only used the top level. Bam, bam, bam. So, let's save a camera, because we're going to be coming back here. He gets 1, 2... So that is 6, 7, 8. He only gets 8. 46. So that is 56 minus 2. You blab. And he gets 1 token. Let's just see if any of these are a heal. None of them are heals. Okay. Now it is this guy's go. He actually could have had a better turn as well. Basically... he does so much damage, but basically we use swiftness to move into the city. We could have used this to move into the city and kept swiftness in hand, and we had even had a spare white mana, so that would have been bam, bam, and that would have been another 6 attack from this card. Plus we would have gotten, but we would have gotten 1 extra wound. But it doesn't matter, that's not what we did, so let's not worry about it. But he is also yablamming. Bunk, bunk, yabunk, yabunk. This was discarded. It goes up here. Here's the other 2. We discarded both of these as well. You gotta be careful when you're playing competitive because the artifacts are worth tons of VPs at the end of the game as well. So he's just got to have a crazy score. He has 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 10 here. So we'll just give him 10. That takes him to 95. And then he has 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Takes him to 105, 110. Not bad. Oh, and he actually has to go back 1 because he used I'm pretty sure he used threaten. Not threaten. He used something. Yeah, intimidate. But he didn't pump it, so it was only -1. Okay, and he also killed 3 monsters. So it's green, yablam, yablam. 1, 2, 3. And finally, we have this chickie, yablam. She's didn't do very well. Going last isn't good for her. Points, especially when you've got someone doing 50 whatever damage it was. She gets a lowly 7, so that is 51. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Okay, and just to do the final check, she leveled up, so they should have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She leveled up, so blam, blam. It doesn't matter. We'll just take the cooperative skill. We'll just take one. This card. It doesn't matter. We're only doing this for points now because you get points based on how many advanced action cards you have. And he also leveled up, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And he also leveled up. He'll take the cooperative skill as well, and he'll just take this one. Yeah, bam. Oh. Wow, this is such an old version and it can't even deal the last card. I keep forgetting how old this version of the mod is. And that, my friends, is the end. So let's just calculate the final score and we are done. Wow, that is just insanity on a level of insanity. So, where is this mod? Blah, 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 blah. Realm of the Dead co-op. Life and Death, yeah. Life and Death cooperative scoring. If you succeed in defeating both avatars, you are all victorious. If not, you have failed. In both cases, you may count your score to see how good you were. You have 1 score as a team. As a base score, take the lowest fame of all players. Then the lowest fame. Letting us down, Etheria. So that's 48. Where's the calculator? So it doesn't use the normal achievements. That's kind of lame. Let's put a camera here. So that is 48. Bam, bam. Then apply the standard achievement scoring, except in each category you score only the player with the highest score or most negative points. Okay, so now we do all the other scoring. So all these things. So let's start with this. We're doing greatest knowledge. So it's 2 victory points. Oh, I see what it is. So, yeah, what this means is we actually do all the achievement bonuses, but the title greatest knowledge, which gets the extra +3 victory points, you don't get any, right? So it is 2 for each spell and 1 for each action card. So let's just group this all together, and we just got to quickly sort this out. Okay, so that's the 16 base deck. He's got 5 wounds, 2 artifacts, 6 of these guys, and 2 of these guys. So he has a total of, bring out some tools. He has a total of 4, what is it? +1. So he has a total of 4 plus 6. So he has a total of 10. And what does she have? Let's just, well, we'll just sort out everybody's things now. We don't need to go too much into it all. 16, excellent. Okay, so she has 3 spells and 6 cards. So she is 12. She actually beat him. Wow. Meow. Okay, what do you got for us? Wow, he sucks. 1, 2, 3. He's only got 4. Okay, so he's only got 4, 5, 6. So he's only got 6. And you, my friend, what have you got? Really hurts not getting spells, you know? And really, really hurts not getting, you know, going to monasteries and buying extra cards for the achievements at the end. 16, so that's right. It should be 16 cards for everybody. Yep. Okay, so he has 3. So he's only got 3. So the highest point here is Etheria with 12. So that is plus 12. Next we have the greatest loot. Artifacts are worth 2, and for every 2 crystals you get 1. Okay, so that is 2, 0, 2, 2. That's 4. And no one has 2 crystals. Oh, wait, you do. So he has 2 points. So let's just, I may as well just do this as well. So 3, 2. Oh, let's do it this way. 3, 2. He has, what is it, 1 point? Yeah, 1 point for 2 crystals, 2 points for an artifact. So he has 2 points. She has 2 points. And he has 4 points. So that's another +4. Now we have the greatest leader. Okay, so for each unit that you have, you count their, their level. That's what the question mark is. And then you minus their level divided by 2. Oh, you divide their level by 2 if they're wounded. Oh, gosh, yeah, and you round down, I believe. So this guy, 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is ridiculous. Seriously, peaceful moment. That is such a good spell. All 4s except for this one. None of them wounded. Excellent. What do you have? You have 3, 6, 9. You have 4, 5, 6. Oh, she definitely did the worst pretty much in everything. Get out of there. 6, and he has no one's got any wounded. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, but this guy definitely wins at 19. So that's 4, 8, 12. Wait, why have I got 19? 4, 8, 12, 15. That should be 15, not 19. What am I doing? 4, 8, 12, 15. Anyway, regardless, 15 is higher than 14, so we'll just plus another 15. And yes, I get it. I could very well have all this wrong because make no bones about the fact that I'm kind of a dullard. Okay, so the greatest conqueror, you get +2 for each raised monastery, castle, and thingo, so that should be fine. No, we didn't raise any of these, so we've got Etheria has 1 castle. Okay, so she has 2. Was it 2 points each? Yeah. This guy has 3 castles. I don't think only one person took a mage tower, right? So he took 3 castles. So that is 6. I think that's the highest score. This dude has 2. This guy has 1 mage tower, so he gets 2. And this guy has 2, so he gets 4. So 6, we plus on 6. Next we have the greatest conqueror. So that is everything else basically. So this is going to be a bit harder to work out. So she's got 1, 2. Oh, Wolfhawk also has a mage tower. So that would have been 8 plus 2. Okay, so Etheria has, no, we've done that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So she gets +4 for that one. It's a bit unfair that Liberating Glades doesn't give you any achievement points. Definitely doesn't. Doesn't have a special rule for that, does it? I think it just gives you for reputation. Yeah, doesn't have anything about that. Maybe has something inside this section here we haven't got to yet. Okay, so, oh dear. Wow, completely confused myself. Why did I give 4? So she has 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that should be 4. Then Wolfhawk has, they don't count, we've already done that. Done that one. 1, 2. So Wolfhawk gets 2. Tuvok gets nothing. Yeah, he's only got 2 castles because he had a really bad start, didn't he? Nothing. And this dude gets... He's got a lot of stuff, doesn't he? That's a glade. He gets 1. That's it. So he gets 2. So actually, she wins because she actually had 2 conquers. She conquered one of these guys. Didn't he go in here? Can't remember, whatever. So 4 points to her. Plus the greatest beating, -2 for each. So that is 5, 5, 3, 6. Wow, so that's -12 equals -12. 79 so far, according to my dodginess. I think I'm doing it right. And now we do the co-ops and solar rules, +10 for each conquered city. Let's just see what else this says first. Then score for your goal and for the time taken to reach it. Score 10 points for each avatar you defeated and an additional 15 points if you defeated both. So that's +20 +15 plus. Score 10 points if every player has one of their shield tokens on at least one of the 2 faction leader tokens, and an additional 10 points if every player has one of their shield tokens on both of the faction leaders. Oh, we fucked that up because she didn't get any tokens on here because we killed him before he had a chance. So, let me just read that again. Score 10 points if every player has one of their shield tokens on at least one of the 2 faction leader tokens. So that's +10 plus. But we don't get the extra 10 because we're missing 1 token on the second one. If you finish the game 1 or more rounds before the round limit, we didn't. Score 1 point for each card remaining in the dummy player's deck that was not flipped. I think there's 2, if I remember right. Yep, +2. If the end of the round has not yet been announced, get +5, and that gives us a total of 131. 131 was it, or was it 51? Yep, 131. Okay, that is that. That is my score, and that is the end. Well, that is the score that I'm going to count. And that is the end of Mage Knight Shades of Tezla. Gone! We actually pulled the win out at the last minute. Pretty epic on all levels. And what are Thrasher Rune skis? Hardcore. So if we look at the values here, we're not really counting, but I'm pretty sure... Wow, she did really well. She did a lot better than I thought. She did really well. I actually think this dude did the best, right? Whatever. Shades of Tezla. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been an epic journey through almost 100 hours of videos. If you have sat through the whole thing, you are a legend. And I will see you guys next time.